Inside row number 4 out of Gunner, Texas, driving car number 94 is Drew Wright. Alongside a right out of Keller, Texas, the Witt Brothers Racing Old Medics, car number 8 of Corey Minor. Race fans, down the back straightaway, you see how they are. On your feet, out of your seat. Wave your hands, wave your flags, wave your firstborn, we don't care. You've seen the rest, now you'll see the best. They're 3 abreast. It's their salute to you. The 2011 Sprint Series of Texas, live at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Ooh, Lord, I'm out of breath.
It's theirs to eat you, let me tell you.
My Lord.
We will be adding steps.
Inside row number 5 out of Waco, Texas, the American Tire Auto car number 21, that's Kenny Elwood. You saw Kenny win his heat race tonight. Can he make it back up to the front for the A-Main? We'll see. Outside of Elwood, out of Flower Mound, Texas, driving the Old Air Products Babe's Chicken Dinner House, car number 90 is Mike Herring. Inside row number 6 out of Gun Barrel City, Texas, the Monster Energy Drink, car number 67 of Rodney Bones Henderson. Outside of Henderson, out of Waxahachie, Texas, driving to Smiley Siddons Outlaw Driving School, Impact Safety Equipment, car number 4, Jerry Hammock. Inside row number 8, out of Joshua, Texas, the Glecker Underground, car number 31 of Stacy Haviland. Outside of Haviland, Joshua, Texas, Glecker Underground, car number 30 of Shane Glecker. Inside of row number 8, race fans, keep your eye on this guy from Clinton, Arkansas, the Arkansas Traveler himself, car number 1 of Johnny Suggs. Outside of Suggs from Justin, Texas, the Glenpoe Construction, car number 17 of Ed French. Inside of row number 9 out of Springtown, Texas, driving the All Imports Auto Parts KTS Investment, car number 77, that's Keith Sturgeon inside row number 9. Outside of Sturgeon from Ennis, Texas, the Allard Racing, car number 43 of Jimmy Allard. Inside row number 10, out of North Richland Hills, Texas, the Klein Equipment, Rig Novak Tool Company, car number 20 of Mike George. And dead last, outside row number 10, you see that yellow ribbon flying off of his wings. Out of 40, Texas, the Hughes & Sons, Wood Transmission, Russell Shoulders, car number 05 of Dustin Woods. And Mitch, that means that Woods was the last feature winner on the Sprint Series of Texas, so therefore, he's privileged enough to start at the back.
Sometimes when they go to the back, you can see there's a real barn burner as they try to come to the front, so keep your eye on the 05.
You know, it looks like a long way from 20th to the front, but it has happened before. The 1 of Johnny Sugg, the 4 of Jerry Hammock. Hammock did it 2 or 3 times last year, as a matter of fact, but I will tell you this, those tracks were a lot shorter. These guys have a lot more real estate to cover before they get to that number 1 spot. Woods definitely has his work cut out for him.
Definitely, this is a true half mile, and it is super quick, so it's about to get busy.
The race fans' caution flag is still out. If you look over in the top of turn number 2, that's Shane Glecker driving the Glecker Underground, car number 30. Looks like he's got some trouble with that 30 car and will not be able to start tonight's A feature. Again, a big thanks to Hoosier Tires, Southwest, Smiley's Racing Products, and our friends at Babe's Chicken Dinner House for making it possible week in and week out for these guys to go from racetrack to racetrack all across the Lone Star State. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and most of all a lot of money to put on a show like this for you guys. So
don't bring him down here. We want him. He's pissed up in the top.
Well, Shane just stopped that the race was going to be fun. It looks like that record ride's a lot more fun.
Oh, hell.
There's a reason that we tell these guys, do not take your helmets off, do not unbuckle out of your car until you're back at your pit. Because you're not real sure who your regular driver's going to be.
Turn your lights on, park right there. Y'all ain't make up your mind. I ain't making up my mind. I'm trying to make your mind up. Turn your lights off.
Lights are out, race fans. Let's look at turn number 4. John Freeman brings him to the green flag out of Georgetown, Texas. Rodney Bones Henderson quick to go to the bottom, back about 5 rows back. He'll add 3 wide to the mix. Trouble for Bud Hanna over in turn number 3 and 4. They get him with Drew Wright at the 94 car. They all clear out down the back straightaway. And Freeman hangs on the lead. He'll lead lap number 1. slowly but surely, there's nothing but opportunity. Suggs down the front straightaway, looking at lap number 14. Rodney Henderson, race fans, car number 67, down the back straightaway, still your race leader. Now Suggs puts some pressure on him. Here comes the 4 car of Jerry Hammock on the high side out of turn number 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. This time by 2 laps to go. It's Henderson, then Suggs, then Freeman, then Drew Wright in the 94, Danny Merrill in the 41, Bud Hanna, then Mike Herring, the Swabbit Electrical Supply, number 8 of Corey Biner. Suggs doing everything he can as the white flag flies. 1 lap to go. Rodney Bones Henderson still your race leader. Not gonna get him. Out of turn number 4. Final turn. Final time. Checkered flag flies to Rodney Bones Henderson in car number 67 out of Gun Barrel City, Texas. Followed by the Arkansas Traveler of Johnny Suggs, the 90 of Mike Herring, the 80 of Bud Hanna, the 8 of Corey Miner. Trouble for Elwood over in turn number 1 as they start shutting these rigs down. The caution light is out, and Kenny Elwood looks like he's still up on all 4. But some confusion over in turn number 1.